They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Jacksonville Jaguars
at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
80 weapon. Check 13. Ready.
On the ground, it's Thomas. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Haywood. 59. Look at me. Zipper. 61. Matchbox lights.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This is Johnson. He's got it. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 50. Plant. Check 53. Go. Bravo.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Big Griffin. Big Griffin.
Tannehill on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Go, Tackle. Let's go. We got it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. That's good for a Jet. First down, a gain of 13.
13 yards. First down, New York.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip left.
Smooth.
Tannehill. And that's complete to Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Set. 18 Gator. We own now. 2.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Let's go, baby.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, you.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
59, Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
After the sack on first down, Fitzgerald into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 54. Nice, sweetheart. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Lee Griffin.
Here's Tannehill. Gets it off to Freeman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Jets.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
X3, 218, chopper.
Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I smell fear.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Freeman, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's our time.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Fitzgerald. He finds his man Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Washington, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. The kickoff team on the will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey. Hey, box truck.
54 Mike. Here we go. 54 snap.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Tannehill's pass complete.
looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
Hey, orbit.
Let's get off the field. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
Ready?
Here's Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Push him back.
Hey, echo.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back. 22 jet bomber. 53, Mike. All day, every day. Go.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Go.
Right there. 54, right there.
On first down, Tannehill. And John Brown's got it complete. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Check. What?
Yeah.
Right here.
Get it.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Cut. A left flat.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Check 3.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's just me and you.
Hey, exit.
Mike by 4. Hey, D-back, let's go. Pick it up.
Fine.
Now Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 44 yards.
That's good for a Jacksonville First and 10 at the 35.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Patterson. And a short gain down to about the 33. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Down. 70. Indy.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzgerald. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Jets take over 1st
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jonathan Hankins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
5.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go your job.
Let's go.
Now Tannehill rumbling past the 30. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Hey. Protein spill.
53, come on. 53, check 53.
Hey, I-7.
Check. 53 is mine. Check.
Let go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. fielded just inside the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Hey!
I got motion, man. Me.
Bravo!
55 is mine, guy. 55.
Get it!
To throw again. Fitzgerald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the set. Hey, Charlie!
I'm on. Nice 57. 57's mine. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald. He gets it to Thomas. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
18-yard line.
Ready up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They come out here in the eye. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Freeman. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Washington. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. DeAndre Washington. His first touchdown on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2.
Take 4, take 4. Get it.
They'll try and run with Freeman. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on 1st down. Fitzgerald. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Tannehill now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Delta.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check cross, check cross.
Hey, Alpha.
53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. I hope you brought your left side.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. He's got the hook up with Conley. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Now.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come.
Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Adams. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Now it's Tannehill. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yep.
Banjo.
Yeah.
Check 53. Here we go. Check. Switch.
Lee Griffin.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. No. Off.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's go.
Get it.
Here's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Hey, echo.
53 is the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh, 53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Watch the pass.
Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Carl Lawson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's third down.
Set. 18 Gator.
50 seconds to Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Hey, exit.
50 seconds, Mike. Check pass. Check pass. Check. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Go. Hey, wahoo. Ready.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He's at the 30. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey.
You. 57 to Mike. 50.
Hey. High 7.
2nd and 1. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fitzgerald got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Jets take over.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Bravo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going to go deep for Conley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 24. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Go, go.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Here I come.
Smooth.
57.
Hit it.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. And it's brought in by Washington. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville
Here we go, here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Two.
Back to throw. Fitzgerald. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. Got an open man. It's Washington. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Back to throw. Fitzgerald. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Will Disley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Patterson on the carry. It's Kareem Jackson. Making the play defensively.
The tackle made by Kareem Jackson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
A loss of a yard on play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Jacksonville, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.